Welcome to V-Short News, your go-to spot for trending topics fast. No bias, no fluff, no sides, just the news that's making waves right now. Let's dive into what's trending. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates on stories that shape our world.
Today, we're covering significant developments in U.S. economic policy and its impact on financial markets. President Donald Trump has recently intensified his criticism of Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell. Trump expressed dissatisfaction with Powell's cautious approach to interest rate cuts amidst rising inflation and economic uncertainty. He suggested that Powell's tenure should end sooner than its scheduled expiration in May 2026. This criticism comes in the wake of the Trump administration's implementation of broad tariffs, which have contributed to increased inflation and market volatility. Federal Reserve officials, including Powell, have warned that these trade policies could lead to stagflation, a scenario characterized by high inflation and stagnant economic growth. Such a situation would complicate the Fed's ability to stimulate the economy through traditional monetary policy tools. Financial markets have reacted negatively to these developments. Major stock indices have experienced significant declines, with investors expressing concern over the potential for prolonged economic instability. The uncertainty surrounding the Fed's leadership and policy direction has further contributed to market unease. Senator Elizabeth Warren has voiced strong opposition to any attempts to undermine the Federal Reserve's independence. She warned that removing Powell could trigger a financial crisis and emphasized the importance of maintaining the central bank's autonomy to ensure economic stability. Despite the criticism, Powell has maintained that the Federal Reserve is closely monitoring economic indicators and is prepared to adjust policies as necessary. He has reiterated the importance of data-driven decision-making and cautioned against hasty actions that could exacerbate economic challenges. As the situation evolves, the interplay between political pressures, monetary policy decisions, and market reactions will be critical to watch. We'll continue to provide updates on these developments and their implications for the economy.
We have some breaking news out of Florida State University in Tallahassee. Earlier today, April 17th, students and staff were shaken when the university sent out an emergency alert about an active shooter on campus. The alert went out just after noon, urging everyone to shelter in place, lock doors, stay inside, and stay away from windows. The reported shooting happened near the Student Union, which is one of the busiest areas on campus during the day. Police responded quickly, securing the area and working to clear buildings. Students were seen being escorted out by officers, while others stayed hidden in classrooms, updating friends and family through texts and social media. At least 4 people were injured in the incident, all of them suffering gunshot wounds. They were taken to Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare, where hospital officials say they are in stable condition. Authorities say the immediate threat has been contained. As of now, they haven't released the identity of the shooter or their motive, but investigators are working to piece together exactly what happened. Classes were canceled for the rest of the day, and the campus remains on alert while police continue to investigate. University officials thanked law enforcement for their fast response and asked students to continue following official updates. This incident is yet another reminder of how quickly life can change in a moment. FSU's community is strong, and while today has been scary, it's also shown how quickly people come together in a crisis.
Today, we're covering a significant legal development from the United Kingdom that has sparked widespread discussion and debate. On April 16, 2025, the UK Supreme Court ruled that, under the Equality Act 2010, the term woman refers exclusively to individuals assigned female at birth. This decision arose from a case brought by the advocacy group for Women Scotland, which challenged the inclusion of transgender women in legal definitions of woman for certain public policies. The court's unanimous decision clarifies that, for the purposes of the Equality Act, sex is defined biologically. This means that transgender women, even those with gender recognition certificates, are not legally recognized as women under this specific legislation. In response, Kishore Faulkner, chair of the Equality and Human Rights Commission, announced plans to develop a new statutory code of practice regarding single-sex spaces. This code, expected by summer, aims to provide clear guidance on the application of the court's ruling in areas such as public facilities and services. Transgender rights activists have expressed concern over the ruling, fearing it may lead to increased exclusion and discrimination. Organizations like Transactual and Scottish Trans argue that the decision undermines protections for transgender individuals and could result in reduced access to essential services. Conversely, supporters of the ruling, including For Women Scotland, view it as a reaffirmation of women's rights and the importance of maintaining single-sex spaces for safety and privacy. The court emphasized that its decision does not remove existing protections for transgender individuals under the Equality Act, which includes gender reassignment as a protected characteristic.
If you found this video informative, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates on stories that shape our world.